I'm newsreader Carl, and this is the Arran and Carl Happy Report, June 2023. It's summer, and I think we should go straight over to the man cave and see what made Arran and Carl happy this month.
Thank you, newsreader Carl.
So, it's June.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a very busy month.
Yeah. It's actually the end of June already, which is a bit crazy.
Well, we wouldn't be doing the best things of June at the beginning of June, would we?
No, that is a good point.
No, right. Okay, talking of the best things of June, number one best thing, Arran.
So my number one best thing was, for the first time ever, I did a festival here, which is the Summer Solstice Festival, but I've kind of named it my own name, which is Arran Fest.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, actually. It was great fun. Longer than what I intended to do it for. It was 2 hours.
2 hours of unadulterated fun.
Yes. But yeah, it was great fun, and I will be doing it again next year.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And you got to do it outside in a gazebo, didn't
Yes, in probably the hottest day of the year, to be fair.
you? Oh, the hottest day so far.
Yeah. A summer festival, so I want to kick things off with a bang. Welcome to Arran Fest. Hey. Well, that started things off with a bang. So the opening song for today is by a band that I still love to this day, and I used to listen to them when I was a kid, and you guys probably know it. It's the cartoons, and it's called Hippie from Mississippi, which I find kind of ironic for what I'm doing today.
He's a hippie born in Mississippi. He's a hippie born in Mississippi. And his hair is far too long. Everybody thinks it's wrong. He's a hippie.
So, what was yours, Carl?
Well, the Brighton Festival was on at the beginning of June and for a lot of May, and I went to see a very good play called Mythos Ragnarok, which was a play about the Viking mythology. But it was told through wrestling, and I think it is the only theatre troupe where all the actors are wrestlers, and it was very good. It was great fun.
Was there any of the wrestlers you knew?
I knew one of the wrestlers, and I've possibly seen some of the other wrestlers at other times.
Sounds cool.
It was very good. Yeah, I was pleased I got to see it.
Yeah. Was it your first time at seeing it?
Yes, first time I see it, and I'd quite happily see it again.
Yes.
Right, number two thing of June 2023.
Yes. My number two thing for June is I did something I've never actually done before, which is tie-dye t-shirts, which turned out absolutely great.
No, they look really good. I've never done multicoloured tie-dye before, and you're doing the multicoloured. They looked great.
Yeah. Almost, to be fair, tie-dye carry a few times, so I'm not a bit trigger happy.
Oh, well, you know.
was doing it. So, what was yours, Carl?
Mine was my number 2 thing was going to the Glastonwick Beer Festival. Not the Glastonbury Festival, that's the next one. The Glastonwick Beer Festival, where they have some very good beer and very good music, and we get to go and camp. I got to use my big tent. It has a very green vegetable taste, and it's slightly sour. Em says no. Em says no. Okay, number 3 for June.
So my third best thing for June is I went to see the new Transformers film, which is Transformers Rise of the Beasts, which is an absolutely fantastic film. Highly recommended. And one of the cool bits about this was one of the cars, which was Mirage, was too damaged. So the young lad that was quite friendly with Mirage actually was able to put Mirage's camouflage on and wear it as kind of a suit, which is fantastic. It's a long movie, but I highly recommend it. And it also had some animals in this one, rather than just cars, which was rather unusual for a Transformers film. But the way it ended, just quick, it did leave on a cliffhanger, so there is going to be another one.
More?
Yes.
The 10th one? Is that?
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
I know. What do you think of the Transformers films?
I've only seen a couple of them. I think they're probably quite good to see at the cinema because there's all so much. Not so good on the small screen, and you get all the sounds all around you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're all right. They're all right. They're
did make me jump a few times though.
But that's easy.
Oi. Anyway, what was your third best thing, Carl?
My third best thing was going to the Glastonbury Festival. I work at the Glastonbury Festival. Oh, well, I have worked there for the last 20 years.
Jesus.
And I was performing in my clown duo.
You're with Ben, weren't you?
Yeah, with my friend Ben, doing our Another Fine Mess Productions, where we do Laurel and Hardy inspired clowning.
Nice.
And that was good fun. So that went all right, and then I got to see lots of cool stuff. I think my favourite thing was the Elvis Dead, which was the film Evil Dead 2 retold with Elvis songs.
Interesting.
It was done very well with the guy coming out looking like a clean-cut Elvis, and by the end of it his costume was all ripped and he had blood all over his face, he had grey hair, he was a mess and only had one hand. 3. So, number 4 thing for June.
So my number 4 thing for June is, well, we've been trying things for our Megazord exploding video with Mr. Bobby here, which is a tryout robot.
Yeah. Able to test out ideas, see what work. So you might be able to see we tested out some fireworks and things, indoor fireworks and bangers and stuff like that, to see how it looks when we film it.
A few times he did actually catch fire.
Yeah, as you can see on the back there, he got a bit melty.
But that's what he's for.
But he's done well. He's a brave boy. You're a very brave boy. So my fourth thing was I made some nasturtium pesto with the nasturtiums that I grew in my garden.
Okay, did that turn out well?
Yes, I was very pleased with it. Nice and garlicky, not too peppery. Sometimes nasturtiums can be a bit peppery when you're eating them.
Yeah.
And that was very tasty. So, here it is, the final product, very green. I put it with some spaghetti here, and I'll give it a taste. 3. So number 5 for your happy things of June.
So my number 5 happy thing for June is, well, it's got to that time of year where we had to plant the pumpkins in the pumpkin patch. So far we have 1 pumpkin, and the other day we had to do a bit of sexy pumpkin work.
Sexy pumpkin time. Woo woo.
So, what was yours, Carl?
Well, at the beginning of the month, it was my girlfriend's birthday, and she wanted to go on holiday for her birthday. So we went to Cinque Terre in Italy, which is in the north of Italy, and it's basically 5 villages that are very pretty, that are on the edge of the coast. They like hanging on to the cliffs, and you can walk between them. So kind of had a kind of vaguely walking holiday.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And we went canoeing or kayaking on one bit of it, which is good fun. So let's go back to the studio and see what's going on with newsreader Carl.
Hopefully he's feeling in a bit more of a summery mood this time.
Summer? I'm sweating like a sweaty beast here, and I have my summer tie on. How much more summery does that Arran want me to be? Anyway, I think roving reporter Darren has a very special summer report. So let's go over to roving reporter Darren.
Thank you. Hi, I'm roving reporter Darren, and it's June, it's summertime, and people are trying to find ways of keeping cool. So here are my 3 tips. My first tip is tipping a bucket of ice cold water over yourself, which does work. And my next one is jumping in the freezer. Try not to freeze yourself though, unless you want to. And my next one, or my last one, is wearing an ice cream hat, which is a hat made out of ice cream, guys. That will definitely work. So that's it from me today. Bye bye, and I'll see you next month.
An ice cream hat! An ice cream hat! What is he talking about? That ridiculous roving reporter Darren. An ice cream hat. He didn't mention wearing short trousers. He didn't mention wearing a linen suit. He didn't mention wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. He didn't mention standing in the shade indoors. No, he goes straight to an ice cream hat. I'm pretty sure an ice cream hat would cause an ice cream headache. And then what would happen, hey? Hey? Anyway, I think that's all for this month's Happy Report. So, next month, July, should be even hotter. We'll be seeing you in July's Happy Report. Goodbye.